Scene 1. Now does my project gather to head? My charms crack a knot, my spirits obey in time. 'Cause upright with his carriage has the day, the 6th hour in which I am my lord. He said our work should cease, I did say so. When first I raised the Tempest. Say, my spirit, how fares the king and followers? Confined together in the same fashion as you gave in charge. Just as you left them spiritual all, in the lion grove of weather fens your cell, they cannot budge till your release. The king is brother, and yours abide all three distracted, remainder mourning over them, brimful of sorrow and dismay, but chiefly him that you termed Sir, the good old Lord Gonzalo. His tears run down his beard like winter drops from eaves to wreaths, your charm so strongly works them. That you beheld him, affections would become tender. Dost thou think so, spirit? Mine would, sir, I were human, and mine shall hast thou, which art but a touch of feel, of afflictions from myself, one of their kind, old relish, and sharply passion. They be kind, their mood, and thou art movement, their high wrongs struck to the quick. Yet with my nobler reason against my fury, do take my part, how rare action is. In virtue than in vengeance they be pent in. The soul drift of purpose dost extend. Not a frown further, go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break, their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves, I'll fetch them, sir. Ye elves of hell's brooks, standing lakes and groves, and ye that on the sands of printless foot do chase the ebbing Neptune, and do fly him when he most comes back. Do demi-puppets that by moonshine do by green sour ringlets make. Real the not bites, and you the pastime to make the midnight mushrooms, then rejoice to hear the solemn curfew, by whose aid we masters there be ye. I have bedimmed the mooned tide, hauled forth the mutinous winds, and twixt the green sea and azure vaults that roaring woe. To dread the thundering thunder have I given fire, and rifted Jove's stout oak with his own bolt. The strong base promontory have I made shaken, by the spurs plucked up the pine and cedar graves at my command. Wake their sleepers, ope them, let them forth by my so potent art. But this rough magic I here abjure, and when I required some heavenly music, which even now I do to work mine end upon their senses, that this airy charm is for, I'll break my stout barrier. Certain phantoms in the earth, and deeper did ever plummet sound, I'll drown my book. A solemn air and best comforter, a gentle fancy cure thy brains. No useless bull within thy skull there stand. For you are spell stopped, holy Gonzalo, honorable man. Eyes even social show thine fall fellowy drops. The charm dissolves apace, soon as the morning steals upon the night. Melting the darkness, so their rising senses begin chase fumes that mantle their clearer reason. O Gonzalo, my true preserver and a loyal sir, to him thou fallest. Pay thy graces all my both in word and deed most cruelly didst thou. Use me and my daughter, thy brother was a furtherer in the act. Thou art pinched for it, now Sebastian, flesh and blood, your brother mine, that entertained ambition, expelled remorse in nature, whose inward pinches, therefore are most strong, and would here have killed your king, if I do forgive thee, natural, though thou art dear, understanding begins to swell, and the approaching tide will shortly fill the reasonable shores that now lie foul and muddy. Not one of them that lit looks on me, nor name Ariel. Fetch me that hat and rapier in my cell. I will dissense me my self present, So I was sometimes spirit. Thou shalt ere long be free. Where the bee sucks, there suck I. In the cowslip's bell I lie. There I couch when owls do cry. The bat's back I do fly. After summer merrily, shall I live now under the blossom that hangs on the bough?